hire me. What is the meaning of this insult, Mr. Nobody?
I've figured out your treasure, fella. It's you, yourself. You asked me to find the treasure you value most as a merchant. I figured every merchant's got one treasure they set store by above all else. Connections they've built, book learning, and experience. All these things are far more valuable than any material object, leaves included. Or am I wrong?
Correct. I'm surprised you got it.
Of course I did. My greatest treasure's the same as yours, after all. Besides, your daughter gave me a friendly push in the right direction. If I couldn't find the answer after all that, I'd have no right to call myself a merchant.
I am honestly astonished that there are still merchants in this world who know how to see to the heart of matters. There have been dozens like you who have come here seeking my Mercantile Manuscript. Every one of them failed this test and went home empty-handed. I started to think the world had gone dull since I retired. Here, take it.
What's this?
The key to the archive in which I placed my Mercantile Manuscript. Read to your heart's content.
Archive.
Yippee! You...
I've grown old. I don't have much time left. When I pass, so too will my greatest treasure, correct? So I might as well pass on a part of that treasure to you, Partitio the merchant. The sum treasure of those who came before you.
You got it, fella.
Plus, let's do that sentence as far as I can see. Oasis. Every priestess Hill Kagara counter goddess. JaidynReiman. Northwest Celestia is a barren wasteland of a vast expanse of volcanic rock resisting low blade of grass. Gold. Energy slide for gold. West is home to the smallest lakeside kingdom of Timberrain. Surrounded by a great rate of sweeping verdant forests, lands rich in natural resources. Wellgrove. Southern Celestia is home to long tracts of twisting coastline along which you can find the bustling port of Calbrine. During an exploration roughly 100 years ago, ships launched from this town's piers and started the sea routes of the eastern continent. Today, Calbrine Church is an important launching point for proselyters and evangelists who come from the eastern continent to spread the teaching of sacred flame. Southeastern Celestia is dominated by an ocean dotted by countless islands of all shapes and sizes. The largest of these is Totohana, which was first encountered by continental pirates 20 years ago. In the western regions resides beastlings, a petty people with broad puffy tails. On the east of Totohana lies the town Tropuhopu, which was established by first continental pioneers to settle the island. The outer town's proximity to new delts is a cause to be developed as a resource for the wealthy. The beasts have long referred to the home of the two islands as Haha and the southern as Toto. However, ever since the local vessel serving the bonds, family, and prosperity of the entire beasting race established, the names of both islands became into one. Each Celestia is an urban region home to the continent's largest city. Blessed by warm sunshine and a pleasant climate, it soon became known as the Brightlands. Agricultural abundance caused region to flourish, people flocked here in droves. And so that lies the Brightlands beating heart, New Delsta. In East these lands be found in Clockbank. Established approximately 50 years by immigrants from the former kingdom of Delstash. The people gave this home by a name that honored their old. Oh, New Delsta. Okay. Northern Celestia Mahone Mountains Hills, perched atop one snowy peak rises Elfberg Cathedral, the center of the Sacred Flame faith. And here's where its tenants have worshipped. The Sacred Flame Cathedral has since time immemorial. An ancient record dates 1500 years back makes mention of the Sacred Flame's veneration, continuing since the days of the misty days of the past. Even through the cold, wintry winter century previous, the flame continued to warm the hearts and souls of all who visited. In both name and spirit, the Sacred Flame Church are the divine lord of this land. The base of the cathedral lies a small town of Flame Church. Probably small, the town's going to be good living pride in the crowns of pilgrims who back at the cathedral. 1500 years. Okay, I think that this was like in a distant future of Octopath Traveler. Northern Celestia, frozen place, snow and ice, its capital Stormhail, mountainous city that houses the Sacred Guard. Established right 300 years ago, the Sacred Guard was the great child of Archbishop Kinshler. After the close that sailed the Eastern Continent in the previous century, the order status its headquarters here. To this day, the Holy Order's mission remains unchanged, to uphold law and order across the continent. Instead, Stormhail owes its existence to Guardian Glacius. The farthest edges of the four corners of the Celestia are detailed on no maps. Called the Archcontinent, the reason why it's vast serves explored by many. It passes high mountains and deadly currents, to name a few. Of course, my opinion is less the difficulty of the task and more indolence that has left the areas uncharted. Think of it for a moment. Who is at war with some enemy king or kingdoms to the south? Immigrants to the south, some unknown eastern locale walk the streets of New Delsta. Here in the west and textiles in the north are smoking their lands out abandoned. The unknown is a place of magic appeal to me. One such there to be seen across the horizon. This land moved quickly to pen maps these mysterious lands to our continent. Our continent, a poor name for a universe of possibility. We are put in a tiny cave called Celestia. Not say the north or the east, but the west. It's possible that this theory is correct. Altar of the Charitable. Brian. Oars Rush. Alright, so the next thing to do would be to try and get the remaining skills and the beast. But that would be from here. One theory I was thinking is that maybe the destruction of Galdera caused devastating shifts in the continent, which split the continent up into different continents. That's one possibility, or maybe it's just a totally different area. It doesn't have to be that there's any real connection. It could just be that it doesn't have to be that there's a connection like that. It could just be simple enough. Or Sirius somewhere nearby. But the Sacred Flame Church seems situated in the eastern continent for some reason, and it sounds like it might be linked to the original Orstera. Totohaha Beasting Bay. Okay, that iron down there, there's something there. That's probably the third area of the Harborlands then.
do? What to do? Axe attack.
Darn! I'm just getting warmed up.
I need a plan. This wasn't in my calculations.
Very well.
What to do? What to...
Bring it on.
I've seen worse methods.
North Beastie. I thought they were called Beastlings. That. And either this or swing over on. No, it's this. Okay, this and that are both locations to eventually visit too. Oh, there is a second continent. Oh, okay, so it's Torahaha is this, this, and this.
Want to be my next patient?
Thinking time.
Here I go. Axe attack.
Bring it on.
Try again.
Oh dear.
My turn. A fire gift.
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this. Oh dear. Yeehaw!
Here I go.
Where was I?
I need a plan. Thinking time.
Here goes.
Here I go. I know no cure for evil.
Here goes.
Well now.
Oh dear.
Now then. Fire. Burn.
That's all. Bring it on. That's a coming.
Well now. A bolt of lightning.
Thinking time. Freeze them. I've seen worse methods.
So she's gonna have axe, bow, and lightning again, isn't she? Does someone else have lightning? See, I don't think that. Yeah, I think Oswald's the first one I have had lightning.
This'll cool you down.
They swapped around
Here
thief,
goes.
dancer, and
I need a plan.
Oh dear.
yes, a thief, dancer, and
Well now.
merchant, but that's about it. Because the answer now has wind.
Here goes.
Dance now has wind, and
Maybe next time.
Thief has. Yeah. Thief has fire.